Faith has a new frequency. The Spirit of Huntsville. KHSPLP, Huntsville, Texas. Spirit 94.3.
Welcome in, everyone, as we get this wonderful Wednesday up and rolling here, and we do want to welcome you in another edition of Good Morning Huntsville. Always a joy and a privilege to be able to come to you here on these days. It's been a couple of days. We've been off for MLK Day, and then we were also off yesterday. Just coming back, we had a funeral to attend in Georgetown and got in late. And so this morning, finally back on the air and bringing you the morning show here. Do want to welcome all of you in. For those of you that are joining us on Spirit 94.3, thank you for being a part of the station. We're continuing to see that grow as well. And we do want to welcome all of you again. Let us know that you're out there, too. You can always text us on our phone and text line at 512-522-9105. Again, that number is 512-522-9105. Underwriting support for this program is made possible in part by Elliott's Jewelers, online at elliotsjewelers.com, and Walker County Federal Credit Union, their website, walkercountyfcu.com. Well, friends, I wanted to start off this morning. Taylor will be with us here in just a few moments as we continue on social media. She's never usually able to make it with me here on the intro that we do on Spirit 94.3, but you know, I was thinking about it, and here we go on a wonderful Wednesday. I wanted to wish all of you, as we get started, just a good morning. I know there's a lot of anxiety thinking about the upcoming weather, and boy, I'll tell you, the forecast models are getting more and more pretty intensive about what could develop over the next few days as we head into the weekend. I think a lot of that's going to stay farther to the north, but there's still a lot of uncertainty. So just be aware. And one way to keep up with all the weather that's going on, an organization that does such a great job with that is our friends at Walker County OEM. You can download the Walker County OEM app to keep up to date, again, with all the weather. But I want to remind you that maybe wherever you're at right now, you may be in your car on the way to work. Maybe you're in the kitchen preparing breakfast. I know some don't go in until 9 o'clock in the morning. Maybe you're already at work. You're already listening. Maybe you're at a business this morning and you're hearing this broadcast over the airwaves. Or maybe just sitting on the edge of the bed still, wondering how you're going to make it through today. I don't ever want to seem down, but I know this morning I felt on my heart, is there some anxiety in my life? You know, we all have that. I wanted to speak this to you today, and I wanted everyone to hear this clearly. That this morning, if you feel anxious, don't feel weak. You're not failing because you feel stressed. You're human, and the reminder is you're not alone. And somewhere along the way, we started believing that strong people never feel overwhelmed. We see so much on social media that would dictate otherwise, that would let us know that, man, that person doesn't ever seem stressed out. But the reality is all of us at some point go through that stress and anxiety. Faithful people, they do feel anxious. There's also this mantra that faithful people never feel anxious, and that's not true. Another belief that's not true is that real believers always have it together. But again, none of that is true. Life has a way of stacking things up. There's bills, expectations, deadlines. For those of you with children, or even if you don't have children, there's still family pressure. Of course, health concerns, the constant noise of the world. Have you ever turned on the radio and just heard static? Sometimes that's what the world feels like around us. It all piles on, and friend, before you know it, you feel this tightness in your chest that you just can't shake. It just won't go away. And you start thinking more and more about that. You start to slow down. And then you're carrying the weight that you were never meant to carry by yourself. And there's a part that we don't talk about enough. Anxiety doesn't always come from fear of things unknown sometimes, or even things known. Sometimes it comes from maybe caring deeply about your family, caring deeply about doing the right thing, caring about tomorrow. You're not broken, friend, because you feel this way. You're carrying more than you were designed to carry alone. And I want that to resonate this morning. I know that our signal reaches in not only to the community, but reaches in behind prison walls. And maybe today you're thinking about that you feel like you have to carry all this weight on your own. But I want to remind you, you weren't designed to do so. There's good news in all of this. And this is where hope can literally step into your room, step into your cell, step into your workplace, step into your job, even step into your vehicle where you're at right now, wherever you are. Friend, God never asked you to be self-sufficient. He asked you to be God-dependent. Think about that for a moment. There's a difference in that statement. One of those leaves you exhausted, self-sufficiency. The other gives you peace that may not make sense on paper. But the Bible puts it this way, and here's some words to really focus in on and process slowly. It comes from Psalm 94:19, and it reads this: "And the multitude of my anxieties within me, your comfort delights my soul." Friend, this morning, did you catch that? Not if anxieties come, not maybe there will be this anxiety, but in the multitude of my anxieties. God already knows that there will be many. He knows that we're human and that those things will come. But right in the middle of all of that noise and mess, His comfort's not just there to help, it's there to delight your soul. And what does that mean? It means that peace isn't found after everything gets fixed. Peace is found when you invite God right into the middle of it, right into the stress, right into the anxiety, right into the uncertainty, right into the bills that can't be paid, right into the worries about work, right into the worries about your family, right into the worries about your children, and right into all of those thoughts that keep you up every single night. Raise your hand if that's you. And so this morning, before you rush or react or whatever you have to do, before you replay anything that may be going through your mind, maybe you're replaying something that went wrong yesterday, or you're worrying about what might go wrong today. Just pause for a moment and take a deep breath. Seriously, how many times do we pause? We've all heard the phrase, stop and smell the roses. Have you stopped to smell the roses in a long time? All it takes is one deep breath and remind yourself that God is already here. It's not waiting on you on this wonderful Wednesday to clean things up. It's not disappointed that you're tired, that you're exhausted, that you don't feel like you have the weight, that you can carry anything else. We're reminded that He is close to the brokenhearted. And that includes stressed out and anxious hearts as well. We don't call this Wonderful Wednesday because it's a perfect day. It's far from it. Life is far from perfect. It's wonderful, friend, because the Lord is present. It's wonderful because we get to interact with all of you. We get to talk. We get to lift each other up in the midst of this anxiety and uncertainty. That's why we call this a Wonderful Wednesday. That changes everything. And so stick with us this morning as we continue on. I believe you're in the right place. It's a reminder this morning to all of you, as we remind you every week that peace is possible and that hope is real. And today, friend, it does not have to be carried alone. It's just a message for all of you today as I was driving in thinking about all of the uncertainties and the anxiety that I felt mounting on. And my wife and I were talking last night about some things, and there was anxiety and stress, not between us, but the things that we're both individually and professionally going through. And I needed that reminder this morning for myself as much as I wanted to tell it to you. We'll take a break, and for those of you that are joining us on Spirit 94.3, I hope this word of encouragement helps get your day going a little bit smoother. Again, you can always text us. Send in your prayer requests, too. We've had a lot of folks that have started to utilize the Spirit Radio FM app. You can send in those prayer requests through the app or online at spiritradio.fm. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to connect. Most importantly, we'd love to pray for you. So send those in. Download the app. You can always text us as well at 936-339-0139. For those of you on Spirit 94.3 over the FM signal, we'll end it with this. If you would like to remain on the show, that show continues. This show continues streaming on social media at HelloHuntsvilleTX.com and also the Hello Huntsville YouTube page. For now, though, we'll take a break. Have a great day, and we'll be back in a moment. This is Good Morning Huntsville. Taylor Chandler joins us here in just a few moments. Stay with us.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted, family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
Since 2010, the Oak Ridge Disciple House has helped men break free from addiction, not with quick fixes, but lasting change through Jesus Christ. They've celebrated 167 graduates at Oak Ridge and 138 more at Interfaith with an 80% success rate. That's compared to just 5% in most secular programs. The fact is, Jesus works. And now, celebrating 15 years, they're building their third house in Tennessee and just launched a women's program, Restoration Ranch in Texas. It's all for God's glory. And here's the heart of it. They never turn anyone away for lack of money. In fact, 95% of families receive scholarships. As one person put it, don't talk about it, be about it. Every penny counts. Donate today at oakridgedisciplehouse.com and help change a life forever. The Oak Ridge Disciple House. Online at oakridgedisciplehouse.com. Real recovery, real hope.
At Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, we're not just a place where children pass the time. We are not a daycare. We are a child care center focused on the growth, learning, and discovery. Every day, children engage in meaningful activities that build confidence, independence, and a love for learning. From reading and math to social and practical life skills, our students are active participants in their development. Ready to give your child something more? Visit tomorrowspromise.info and discover what makes our school different. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. Education you can trust.
Hey friends, Rob Hipp, Media and Community Outreach Minister here at First Baptist Church, Huntsville. Let me ask you, when's the last time you felt real hope? Maybe it's been a while since you've been to church, or maybe you've never felt connected to a church at all. Well, friends, that's okay. Here at First Baptist, we're a harbor of hope, and we welcome everyone just as they are. We have programs throughout the week for all ages to come together, ask questions, grow in faith, and find the hope that only Jesus Christ can bring. Whether you're looking for a fresh start or a community to call home, we'd love for you to join us. Come experience something real. For more information, visit fbchuntsville.org. First Baptist Church Huntsville, a harbor of hope.
This harbor of hope, we are safe inside.
This is KHSP LP, Huntsville, Texas, the spirit of Huntsville.
This is Jason Bay, the pastor at First Baptist Church, Huntsville, and you're listening to Spirit Radio, the spirit of Huntsville.
Braylon, say, this is Spirit Radio.
This is Spirit Radio.
I wanted to come back and be like, you know what I'm saying? But I decided not to. Taylor Chandler here, Walker County Federal Credit Union, full-service credit, community credit union serving Walker County since 1957. I just wanted to change. Do you hear yourself, or is it not working?
I don't think I'm on.
Yes, you are. You don't hear yourself in the headphones?
I don't hear me.
You don't hear you? Oh.
I can barely hear you.
Well, did you turn up your volume over there? Man. What is it?
It wasn't on.
Is it on now?
It is on now.
Oh, man. I was about to say, come on, man. I just received good news, and now it's like back to down news.
No, I just user error. I knew it had to do with the box over here.
I am hearing all that zzz this morning, and it's annoying the fire out of me. Welcome back, Taylor.
Woo woo.
I wonder if I
Staticky
unplugged
noise.
it. Let's see if the computer... See, it's not that. I know what it is. It's this thing right here.
What is that called?
Garbage. That's what it's called.
Trash.
Yeah, it's
trash.
People don't hear it, thankfully, on the stream, but it is annoying. Do you hear that?
Yeah, but I tune it out.
I don't know how you tune it. I can't. See, and I just went through this whole intro about tuning out the noise.
And you're like, except for this noise.
Except for this noise. Taylor Chandler joining us, Walker County Federal Credit Union. As I said earlier, full-service community credit union serving Walker County since 1957. We get to talk about it on the stream, and we are so thankful to have you guys and your support for nearly 3 years now. Can you believe that? We are inching close to episode 700. And you know what? Today is episode number 671.
671.
You know, you came and visited one time the show. And I was like, I really hope that she comes back sometime. Remember this? It was like a year ago.
Well, because
I didn't even know you were coming. Is it the old studio?
It was at the old studio, and I was just popping in.
Did you
was she sick? No, because she was with us.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I don't remember.
I think I was going to take over, but then I decided that mornings are not my thing, because that's when Denise was super punctual about being there at 7:30.
Yeah.
Your girl, 8.
Well, that's because, but here's the deal. Just to let people know, Taylor takes her daughter to school and does those things first. And so it's always cool. So I found a way to like open up the show solo.
And you do such a great job.
I'm trying to YOLO solo in the morning.
YOLO solo.
And then by the time I finish up that opening monologue, then you're here. The only thing is you don't get to be on the FM. You're just on the stream.
I'm just on the stream.
Yeah, you're not on the FM, but
It's
that's okay.
fine.
So
we'll get there. But no, I remember, well, I think honestly it's because you said a joke. This is honestly what has stuck with me, that you didn't want me on the show because you said a joke and you wanted other people to answer.
Wait, you thought that I didn't want you on the show?
Yeah.
No, that's
You're
not
so
true.
intimidating.
Yeah, right. Don't. Someone else told. I'm the least intimidating person ever. If I am intimidating, you need to tell me how to not be, because I don't perceive.
You should try smiling more.
Do I? I don't smile, do I?
You do smile.
Okay. All right. We'll continue on.
But I thought I answered your joke, and I didn't realize it was supposed to be like a on the web joke, and I answered it. And then both you and Denise were like, what? And I was like, oh, sorry. I was just excited to know the answer. And then I never came back.
Then you felt like you were off the club.
I was like,
you
oh,
weren't part of the club. Well, I'm sorry that you felt that way.
I honestly, it's fine.
Well, that's okay.
Because now I'm back, and now I'm here even when I'm not supposed to be here.
Yeah, you came on your day. I was like, Toy messages me. She's like, oh, we're not going to be there because, we're doing this, and Taylor's on vacation. And then, so I didn't even expect it. And I'm sitting here starting the show, and then, boom, here walks in Taylor Chandler for episode 670 or 640 something. I don't know.
I think we were at 660.
Yeah, don't.
Because we were getting close to this.
Getting close, yeah. Well, cool. Well, don't worry. I take things the wrong way all the time when I shouldn't. So if someone even say, hey, Rob, I'll take that the wrong way, think they're being mean to me. So don't worry about it.
I just assume I have changed my mindset where I went from I assumed everybody didn't like me to now I just assume everybody likes me unless they explicitly tell me they do not.
You know what changed my attitude? I used to be this scrawny, 100-pound guy that rode the bus when I was in high school. With hair that was like froed out to here. Yeah. I've got some really cool names. My boy Terrell, man, he gave me some cool names. He's like, dude, you got the hair, man.
You got a fro?
Terrell had a pick All right,
did you
Terrell
pick your
Davis.
hair?
No, Terrell did. He used to sit behind me, and Terrell Davis, big dude, Terrell Davis,
Picked your
TD.
hair?
You know, he's a minister now in Oklahoma.
Isn't that wild that you have like this bus of people that were all called?
Yeah, and like
For
I would have
purpose.
never suspected. Now, Terrell's one of those guys that you just want to be around. He's like a big bear.
Oh,
Yeah, good dude. And but he used to always not in a rude way, but just like a joking way. He would always pick on me. And he's like, "Man, your hair." He's like, "Your hair is better than mine, man." And he had a pick, and he stuck it in my hair, and so I walked around school all day with that pick in my hair.
Aw.
It was pretty cool. Terrell
like
Davis,
that.
love you, Terrell. But I used to worry a lot. Now I said Terrell didn't pick on me in a bad way, but there was many other kids that did. Mm-hmm. And because of that, I don't know why. I think it's because I tried really hard to fit in. I didn't really have a whole lot of friends
well,
in school.
that's part of the hierarchy. Is you want to fit in. You want a community. The human resource. I don't know what it's called. The triangle, but
Never heard of it. I think you're making up stuff. See, was that it?
that was it. I was like,
that
oh
it?
God, he's so mean to me.
Like I was trying to be that guy.
That guy.
What are you talking about? Never heard of that.
The hierarchy
No,
of needs, I think is what it's called.
and it's a triangle.
It's a triangle,
Okay.
and one of them is community. That, as humans, we want to fit in, we want to feel included, and that's why being excluded and people picking on you hurts as bad as it does. Is because we innately want to be close and feel like part of the crowd.
These cameras, by the way, I'm sending them back to Amazon.
Yeah.
See, the quality of them is it's like when I go to mine. I know I just completely interrupted you on
It's fine.
But look how terrible mine is. You can't even see me. And I can't adjust the brightness because
that's weird.
It auto adjusts. If I turn that TV off, see, I thought these were going to be so great.
In theory.
But now I've realized they're $190. They were like $129 a piece, and guess
That's
what?
expensive.
They're going back to Amazon.
Hierarchy
So-
of needs. Looky there.
Anyways,
Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
you did okay. All right. I thought you were just making up stuff.
Self-actualization, self-esteem, love and belonging, safety and security, and psychological needs.
Homeboy needs to put God at the top of that pyramid, though. And there and that, have you ever watched Home Alone and they're in the van and they're turning on all the light, like he knows when all the lights turn on. You know this scene?
I do, at the very beginning.
It towards the beginning, all the lights are coming on, and it's Marv and Harry or whatever, and the lights are coming on. He's timed it all so they can go burglarize the house.
Right.
And then the McAllisters turns on. He goes, and that's the one, Marv. That's the
it.
one. So I'm saying that's the one that's missing from that hierarchy triangle is the Lord needs to be at the very top of it. Mm-hmm. And I think, and that's just me, that's just what I believe because it's helped me through all these seasons, difficult seasons of life is faith, because I'm bringing this all back for a reason.
Circle it back.
I used to get picked on and I tried to fit in and all these things. And as a child, that's hard because you want to fit in.
You do.
Kids go through this. And so I was the guy that would hang out with Miss McKenna in the nurse's office. I was the guy that would hang out with Miss Morrow in the librarian's office. And I don't care because I learned a lot from those people. Mm-hmm. And I still talk to those people. They were very positive influences on my life. And I was thankful that I had those educators. But I tried so hard. And finally, my senior year, I gave up. I was like, what is the point of trying to like fit in all the, and it was that moment that I quit caring about what everybody else thought that I was fine.
Well,
Does that make sense?
I still struggle with that little voice. Still. And you were talking about anxiety and feeling that I think it comes from, like you said, caring too much sometimes. I mean, I would love for everybody to like me, but realistically, that's not going to happen. You know, it takes all types of kinds and types and types and types.
There's been people that I have never done anything to, that at least I feel like I've never done anything but have been supportive, that have written me off. Mm-hmm. And nothing hurts more than when somebody you know that comes up to you and says, well, so-and-so doesn't like you, and this, and then you get into this side, and it wasn't like a facetious
Right.
thing, but then you get into the cycle of like, well, what did I do? And I guess there's the anxiety from caring too much. And there was something that was told to me years ago, and it just ate at me. And I was like, what did I do?
Well, what is the saying? You could be the juiciest peach on the tree, and some people just like apples.
Yeah, and I used to let that bother me and eat at me. But then I started thinking that you know what, man? I know not who I am, but whose I am. Mm-hmm. And whose I am is the Lord's, and He is my keeper and my protector. And if I can go to sleep every night knowing that I tried to do everything that I could to honor the Lord, which I fail miserably at that. We all do. We're human. We mess up. But I go to sleep at night feeling pretty good. Like here. Now, physically, I don't feel very good, but I go to...
Keep drinking your juice over there.
But I go to sleep. I go to sleep feeling pretty good when I go to bed at night. I feel pretty good because there's nothing that I'm thinking about like, well, man, did I not do that right? Or of course you have other thoughts about things, but I'm talking about as far as people and relationships.
You never regret being kind to people.
Yeah.
I can think back.
Thank you for making that so easy for me because that's what I was trying to say.
But, I mean, I can think back of being like, man, I could have said this. I popped off at one of my coworkers yesterday, and it wasn't at her, but it was just that moment of everything. I had a major migraine yesterday, and I went into work, and I tried to power through it, but it was just not good. And I had my phone was ringing, my cell phone was ringing. I had somebody come into my office, my computer's dinging, and she asked me a question, and I was just like, what? And a little bit later, I was like, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. And she was like, it's fine. But in my head, I was like, I never talk to people that way. I am very, when I say I never talk to people that way, I never unintentionally talk to people that way. I definitely intentionally talk to people like that sometimes. But, oh my gosh, there is a trend on the TikTok.
Oh, here we go. Taylor. We need to have a segment called Taylor's TikTok Trends.
TikTok
See this?
Trends.
That's a tongue with Taylor's TikTok Trends.
You know what else? Never mind. I'll come back. Well,
all right.
Okay. But there is a trend on TikTok, and it is an owl impression. No.
It's not that?
That was actually really good, though.
I thought it was pretty good.
No,
I've been practicing.
The first one I saw was, it's an owl, but he's from Houston. And he goes, who? Mike Jones.
Ah, and people don't even know what that is except us probably, or Houstonians.
Right, but it was there's just different ones, and I am dying laughing at this owl trend. So if you need to waste time and need a good giggle, look up the owl impressions on TikTok, or I guess it's probably on anything now.
Might be. You know what? Oh man, this is. You can see how I do stuff now.
That's why your neck's always hurting.
Let's drag this over here. Hold on.
But
there we go. We got to give the cred. We got to give the cred their cred.
The cred.
So I was trying to look this up. Hold on. I got to get this right. I did remember it. 281-330-8004. Mike Jones.
Yeah.
Did you know people used to call his number?
I did. I had his number saved, and he would answer.
No, he wouldn't.
Yes, he would.
What'd he say? Would you be like...
I never got it, but I was always... he would answer. That was part of the fun.
Would you say, who is this? And he hears, Mike Jones!
You know how tired he probably got at that?
Oh, man.
I miss having
cool.
phone numbers and songs. 8675309. Is that the right phone number?
Yeah, one of those. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, good stuff. TikTok trend, owls, Mike Jones, and anxiety. It all flows together. This morning, just be reminded of that. I'm serious. Be reminded that you don't need... It's human nature to want other people to like you. I mean, it's just human nature. We want to be liked. But I'm reminded that not everybody will. And it was something that I struggled with, man. It put me into a depression. And that's something else that I want to encourage people this morning is think about what to you may not seem like a big deal could be a huge deal to other people.
Oh, yes.
That you don't realize that one little thing that may seem minuscule, that
it's perspective.
Yeah, it's just everyone's let me word it this way. Everybody's wired differently.
Well, okay, to us, when your kid is upset because they dropped their ice cream, okay? For us, we're there are so many bigger issues in the world. Your kid is so focused on the present and what's in front of them, that is their whole world just fell and melted. That we don't, the perspective of it is it's just an ice cream. But it's not just an ice cream.
No.
This is all their happiness and joy in one moment because kids live in the present. That's why kids are so happy all the time. They're not living anxious like we are. Take a breath, stay in it, smell the roses.
Yeah, that's what I was saying this morning. How many times do we stop and literally do that? So just pause today. Pause for a moment and just realize, you know what? Everything's going to be cool. Everything's all right. And if so-and-so, they don't like you, who cares? Move on and don't worry about that. Because I've always said this, don't allow somebody else to steal your joy. Mm-hmm. And
I know it's easier said than done.
It is.
But as long as you like you, that I really struggled. I'm like, there was a chunk of time where I didn't like me. And I had to sit down. I'm like, what do I really not like about myself? And I'm making changes because, you can actively retrain your brain. You can change your habits. It's a pain.
It's not easy.
But nothing in life is easy. Like, I have so much empathy for people who do, chain smoke. Chain smoke. Dang it, I did it again. I feel like chain smoke. Anywho, chain smoke.
So the context is Taylor before the show was telling me something she was talking about something and she said train smoke and the person said, don't you mean chain
Well,
smoke?
now I'm forever going to be saying it's either train or chain. I don't smoke. I'm so sorry that I don't know the lingo.
Real trains, well, no, they don't. I was going to say trains used to blow smoke if they were steam engine. Not anymore.
But, you can't change other people. You can only change you. And so find something you do like about yourself. Like anytime I get in my little head about I'm the worst person, honestly, if you hate everybody, eat. And if you think everybody hates you, take a nap. That is my life advice.
Wait, say that again.
If you hate everybody, eat a snack. And if you feel like everybody hates you, take a nap.
Yeah. Okay.
Just try it.
Does the hate stop?
No, it's all in your head though. For whatever reason, it's hangry and then you're tired.
You think about people and all of the things that we get upset about are so, in the grand scheme of things, are so minuscule. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there's some really bad things that have happened to people. I'm not downplaying that, but I'm talking about the majority of what we get upset over.
Mine is turning left in town. Stop turning left in town, unless I'm turning left, and then I'm inconvenienced.
Well, I even think about like jobs. All right, like you think about your profession that you're in, and because you're in that profession, if somebody else is in a similar profession that's like not with you guys, then all of a sudden there's like this,
like bank people instead of credit union people.
Well, but you get what I'm saying, right? Mm-hmm. Like I remember when I had my computer business, there was another computer place in town, and the only beef that we had against each other was because we were computer people we were working against each other. Mm-hmm. If you took away that aspect of it, everything would have been cool.
Y'all probably could have been homies.
That's the computer place down the street, blah, 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 And I tried to train my guys to not worry about what everybody else is doing.
There's enough success and wealth for everybody in the world.
Yeah, well, they were like, well, that they dropped their price. I was like, I don't care. Who cares? Quit. I said all this energy that we're focusing on and worrying about what somebody else is doing is energy that we should put into doing what we do and make it even better.
Boom.
Who cares?
Just do better.
Who cares?
Just make more money.
And I'm not saying that competition's a very healthy thing, but I was telling you about this earlier. I won't go into the details, but there's this mentality that it's human nature to where I gotta have mine. Mm-hmm. So you think about that this morning. What is yours? I'm serious. Pause for a moment and think about what is yours. Whatever that is. Is it really that important? What is yours? What do I mean by that? Think about it. What is yours? You got to have you got to have that car. You got to have that money. You got to have that house. You got to have that job. Is that yours? I got to have mine. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get mine. Or are you going to put other people first? And in the grand scheme of all of this thing in life, are you going to think about that person in a different light? Because we were all created by a wonderful God who loves us unconditionally and does not put any of those biases towards us. Mm-hmm. Nah, man, but I got to get mine.
Whatever makes you feel better.
I got to get mine. And then once you get it, then what happens? Then you got to get something else. Then you got to get and it's just a cycle.
At what cost?
Just a cycle. I think of it with my career. I had the mine attitude. I got to get mine attitude. Mm-hmm. And mine was I got to get up this ladder and I got to be at this level. And
then what?
And I never thought about it. And I would say I'm a pretty humble guy, but in my mind,
so humble.
But in my mind, I was like, I got to get mine. And then when you get there, you're like, this ain't all it was supposed to be anyways.
Nope.
And then you refocus. And My encouragement to anybody out there this morning is, and again, I'm not being negative today. I just need to be real with people.
Transparent.
Just real and but I need people to hear this. That if you feel like every single thing or most things are going great right now, can you still have that same attitude when it's all lost?
Ooh.
Think about that. If everything is going good, did you know that most people are just one little thing away from devastation? I was talking to a lady about this the other day.
I tell everybody, 80% of Americans are one financial crisis away from being bankrupt.
It's funny you mentioned that. There was a lady in here, and I said, she's a bankruptcy counselor, and I was talking to her off the show. She came by to visit, and I said, how are people affording these $400,000 average home prices now?
They're not.
And she straight up said they're not. She goes, that's why they come to me, because they're trying to figure it out. I mean, it's, $3,000 a month of mortgage, that's not easy. And, it's tough. Things are really tough, and those are the anxieties that I'm talking about this morning. But I really do want you to hear that again. That if everything is so good right now, if that one thing happens, would you still have that attitude? Would you still have that joy in your life? Or is that joy in your life based on the things that are in your life right now instead of what's of your life?
Ooh.
And I'm really serious because, man, I struggle with this too. Like, you take away this little gig, and you take away what I get to do here at the church, and you take away what I get to do with Hello Huntsville, and you take away what I still have joy.
Mm-hmm.
Or are these things bringing me joy, or is it the joy that comes only from God? And it's a very scary prayer if you ever pray, Lord, bring me joy through all seasons.
Oof.
Because those seasons are going to come.
Well, that's a very humbling thing because, there's been plenty of times where I'm like, God, if it's not for me, take it from me. And you've got to be prepared.
Because it will go.
Because it will.
Yeah.
And there have been times where I'm like, but I really want this. I really want this. And God's like, but it's not for you. And I'm like, but I think it might. And he's like, it's still not for you.
Like, but I need to get mine.
Yeah, but I feel like you might be wrong. I know you're all knowing, but I don't think you know this.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, he does, and it sucks. And then I find out, so far, I've been very fortunate that there's always been a light on the other side. I just didn't see it.
There's a young lady that I'd met, Bridget and I, at a wedding, and I won't say her name, and no one here knows her. I barely know her. We're friends on Facebook. We met at this wedding, and Bridget and I, and I've watched her journey, and it's heartbreaking. She has children. She was diagnosed with cancer. And she posted a video yesterday, literally 5 minutes after walking out of the oncologist's office, telling her that it has spread to her lungs. And she doesn't know what to do. I don't know if in that season, and I pray that never comes to anybody, but those are the things that I'm talking about. That how do you have joy even through
that much uncertainty?
That much uncertainty. I was teared up watching her video last night, and I said, Lord, bring this woman joy beyond all understanding because she needs it now more than ever.
Talking about perspective. Like, I'm over here complaining about my left turns, and this person doesn't know how much longer she has with her kids potentially. Oof.
That's what she was talking about, Taylor. And I mean, these are real things. I know we get on this show and we're all happy and upbeat, but sometimes I just want to be real. And I say it because I need to hear it. Mm-hmm. The things that I talk about on the show are things that I need to hear. This is preaching to myself this morning. But I think it makes it really real because these are things that we all experience, and I want to share it with other people. And this should not get you down. If you think about it in a different way, you're like, well, this is depressing.
But it's not. But it could be.
It could be. But I want to encourage people to seek joy. And the joy that I have in my life, as much as I would love to say it comes from my children, or comes from my wife, or comes from my friends, or comes from the privilege to work in ministry, or comes from hanging out with you on this show, or comes to anything else, as much as I would like to say that that's where the joy, it doesn't. My joy is rooted in Christ. Because I know that all of this life is so temporary, and it's just this little bitty blip.
It's a blink.
And one day, we're all going to be called home. We're all going to spend life in eternity. Where is that eternity? There's only two places. There's no plan B.
It's up to you.
And so just wanted to be real. I felt that on my heart this morning because I know that there's a lot of people out there that are hurting. I came in full of a ton of anxiety, from something. And then Kyle comes in with
Stuff.
He
Bro.
comes in with stuff to help out Taylor, who's hitting the gym these days.
My child, so I was picking at her today, and I was like, we normally go to McDonald's. We haven't been going to McDonald's as much, so we went to get donuts. And she was like, I know you said you loved me before I went. And so she brought me a cherry iced donut. Where is the kolache factory?
Yeah, where is this at? Kyle, just look at this.
Oh my God.
Whoa. Easy. Anyway, continue the story.
I just drooled.
Yeah.
I felt it.
It's on the microphone.
Sorry.
All right, so continue. So
I got distracted.
This distracted us.
And
Thank
she
you,
was
Kyle.
like, yeah, that's positive.
This is a positive show this
My
morning.
scale's
It's a
gonna
good
go up.
reflection. It's a reflection show this morning.
And she brought me a cherry iced donut, and she was like, this is for you. I love you. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. And in my head, I easily could have been, what?
All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to figure out what this is, and when we come back, we're going to be like, I got mine. I got my
I want to
kolache.
know what that. Okay.
I don't know. We'll take a break. We'll figure it out. We're going to show you the kolache. I have no idea where it's even from. Yeah, I knew it was Conroe.
It's not Huntsville.
I knew it was Conroe.
We're getting a 7 brew, I think.
If you follow Hello Huntsville, yes, we are. And we're also getting a Dunkin' Donuts if you follow Hello Huntsville.
I do.
Great. Now you know.
Stop yelling at me.
Let's take a break. We have more coming up when we come back. Hang out with us. Let us know what you're thankful for today, and let's lift each other up. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a moment. It's Good Morning Huntsville, brought to you by
Walker County Federal Credit Union.
Serving Huntsville and Walker County since 1957. We'll be back after this. Stay with us.
Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, we're not just a place where children pass the time. We are not a daycare. We are a child care center focused on the growth, learning, and discovery. Every day, children engage in meaningful activities that build confidence, independence, and a love for learning. From reading and math to social and practical life skills, our students are active participants in their development. Ready to give your child something more? Visit tomorrowspromise.info and discover what makes our school different. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, education you can trust.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Since 2010, the Oak Ridge Disciple House has helped men break free from addiction, not with quick fixes, but lasting change through Jesus Christ. They've celebrated 167 graduates at Oak Ridge and 138 more at Interfaith with an 80% success rate. That's compared to just 5% in most secular programs. The fact is, Jesus works. And now, celebrating 15 years, they're building their third house in Tennessee and just launched a women's program, Restoration Ranch in Texas. It's all for God's glory. And here's the heart of it. They never turn anyone away for lack of money. In fact, 95% of families receive scholarships. As one person put it, don't talk about it, be about it. Every penny counts. Donate today at oakridgedisciplehouse.com and help change a life forever. The Oak Ridge Disciple House. Online at oakridgedisciplehouse.com. Real recovery, real hope. The church should be transformational. And maybe you've never been to church, or maybe life has left you feeling lost, but Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." At First Baptist Church Huntsville, a harbor of hope, we're not trying to fit in with the world. We're here to help you step into something greater, a fresh start, a new life in Christ. Join us this Sunday at 10:45 and see what God can do in your life. Visit fbchuntsville.org. Hope is here, and we're saving a seat just for you.
Loving Jesus, loving people side by side. In this harbor of hope, we are safe inside.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas. This is KHSP-LP, Huntsville, Texas, the spirit of Huntsville. Support for SpiritRadio.fm comes from loyal listeners just like you. Want to help spread the good news across Huntsville and beyond? Underwriting opportunities are available for loyal listeners, businesses, and nonprofits. Visit SpiritRadio.fm and tap Donate today.
This is Billy Cawthon of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and you're listening to Spirit Radio, the spirit of Huntsville.
Spirit Radio.
Man, I was so excited. I was trying to get that little sweeper to flow into the music, and I right-clicked instead of left-clicked, and it didn't like seamlessly.
Oh my gosh. I wish you were better at your job.
Thanks a lot.
I hate saying like that. Kills my soul to be mean to you like that.
You should be like, well, you're pathetic at this. You don't even know what you're doing.
It's like you do this every day.
See, I can feel it. You're giving me PTSD of working at that place. Dude, man. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Welcome back at it. As we just enjoyed Kolache Factory, a history of good taste.
I'm like, how do we get one of those in Huntsville?
That's their tagline.
I know.
A history of good taste.
How do we get that here?
Taylor has her spinach kolache on her phone. Her phone will now be kolache'd the rest of the day. Mm-hmm. It's good. Is that good? The spinach one? Is there egg? That's how they used to say it in Fargo.
Dip.
Spinach dip.
Like put on there with a coating of creamy spinach.
Oh, in the words of Mayor, if Russell was here, oh yeah. Mayor would say that if he was here.
Is he the mayor?
Mayor Russell. Russell Humphrey.
Oh yeah.
That's his deal. That's his tagline is oh yeah.
I thought it was a Kool-Aid man.
It is, but he does it way better than the Kool-Aid man. We have you know what, Kool-Aid straight up. Y'all think y'all are cool because y'all got the Kool-Aid man. We got the real Kool-Aid man right here in Huntsville. His name's Mayor Humphrey. He's a good dude.
Speaking of Kool-Aid, I have watched you drink this repeatedly. What are you drinking?
It's it's the vitamin C powder that doesn't do anything for you.
It looks like Tang.
I know, but it's vitamin. I won't say the name because I don't want to bash the company. Mm-hmm. Yet I buy it anyways, and it does nothing. Because when you first came in, you were telling me like, "Oh, you sound sick again."
You always sound sick.
Well, welcome to little kids. Were you always sick when your daughter was little?
No.
Was she at daycare?
Yes.
Great. There goes my whole theory on everything.
No, but when she went to school, she became a germ. And now we're always sick.
We stay, Billy Cawthon told me, get ready for the next 5 years. Your immune system it's going to turn into a bulletproof tank.
So I only drink that stuff. I drink the raspberry one because I don't like orange.
The same company?
Yes. They have a raspberry one. But I feel like I only drink it when I'm already sick, and I don't think it works.
I feel like I wish that you were from Fargo, so you would say raspberry, like raspberry.
Raspberry?
That's how it would sound.
Really?
Yeah, raspberry.
Raspberry.
The vitamin C and the raspberry. My Fargo friends are going to get mad. Brian, if you're watching, I love you, man.
He's making fun of you.
Brian has a good Brian has like good accent, just good northern accent. Hey, well, a couple of things today. Welcome back. It is your show. Good morning, Huntsville. Hanging out with us here on this wonderful Wednesday, brought to you by Walker County Federal Credit Union. Today, I said something during the break to Taylor. I did not expect her, not because I thought anything less of you.
You think I'm dumb? It's fine.
No, I didn't know what I would not have thought that anybody would know what this means. And I don't even know how to say
it correctly and go.
National Hyaluronic Acid Day today. Mm-hmm. And immediately Taylor goes, "Oh, you put it on your face." I was like, "How do you know what that is?" What is?
I have acne, bro.
What is hyaluronic acid? What is that? Sounds terrible.
It sounds like something you put in your car. I don't know what it's for. I don't think it's a secret. I put it on my face. It's fine. I have really terrible skin. I've really fought with acne forever, and I think it's for acne scars, is what I believe that's for.
Okay, well, here it is. This is from nationaldaycalendar.com. Everyone's skin needs a little hydration, especially during the cold, dry winter months that we don't really see much of here in Texas, except this weekend. On January 21st, National Hyaluronic Acid Day. I just like to say that now. Hyaluronic Acid Day. I'm probably saying it wrong. Raises awareness of the important hydrating benefits of the skincare ingredient, hyaluronic acid. The day also provides education on the proper usage of hyaluronic acid products.
You're doing great.
Hyaluronic acid.
Thanks for just keep talking. I just need like 3 more chews.
Hyaluronic acid is what you put on your face.
That is not for acne scars. It's for hydration.
For hydration.
I don't know. I have like a plethora of products that's supposed to work. Nothing has really worked.
I had a pimple form on my nose, man. Like, right, you know, the bad one, the most horrible ones form on your nose.
No, the worst ones are the ones on your lip.
No, I think the one on your nose, because people notice that really bad.
They notice the ones on your lip too. Oh yeah, or in your ear.
No, I think right here on your nose, because it just, remember the movie Dumb and Dumber?
I've never seen that. We talked about it.
No, not is it dumb? No, not Dumb and Dumber. The one where he is liar. The one where Jim Carrey is the attorney that can't lie anymore. His son, his wish is, I wish that my dad wouldn't lie anymore.
Ugh,
and so
I hope my kid never wishes that.
And so, like at the beginning, as he walks into his office, there's a guy with a big old pimple like on his nose. I mean, that thing is gnarly. Mm-hmm. Well, then the wish happens to where he can't lie anymore. Hey, how you doing? He's like, oh, pop that. He just starts telling him, like, get rid of that off of your nose.
So we have a theory in my house. If it's not something somebody can change in 5 minutes, you don't bring it up. Because mom had acne, and people picking on me for having acne. It's not nice. Joke's on you guys, because I'm still pretty. Sorry.
I had
my personality is just real nice.
I had it growing up. I think a lot of children have it, some more than others. I had it pretty rough for a little while.
I had it rough for years. I mean, I still struggle with it.
My dad got mad at me about it.
Well, because
he didn't know. In the military, they were like, "That's because you don't clean your face," and he was like really mad at me.
I got, you should wash your face more. Stop eating sugar. Like, I got all of that stuff. Oh, but yeah, don't pick at it. Okay, cool. I pick at everything. But no, I would hate that. But my parents were the same thing. You're not washing your face enough.
That's what my dad told me. He goes, get in there with the wash. He always said a wash rag.
A wash rag.
Get in there with the wash rag and put soap on it. He made me like scrape that mug. Ugh. And it didn't help. No. To be honest.
No, I mean, I have it still here. Like, I have scars now. But I did 3 treatments of
Accutane.
Accutane.
I remember that stuff.
And I do not recommend Accutane to anybody.
I think
it is brutal.
I heard it was.
It's brutal, especially for women. It's worse. Like, it's a whole process.
What we're getting at is what we recommend is now you use hyaluronic hyaluronic acid.
To just hydrate.
That does not sound like it would hydrate you. That sounds like it would just destroy you. Anything with acid. Yeah.
What other day is it?
A couple of other things here as we move right along. It is National Granola Bar Day. I've always been on the fence about granola bars.
I am anti-granola bar because they're so messy.
Not a fan. When I was a child, used to kind of be a fan when the chewy bars came out, but then
I do like the chewy bars.
Sounds too much like a dog treat, so I don't buy it now.
Or the breakfast bars. Do you remember when they came out with a Special K? Had the
Yes, with the white chocolate stuff.
And then the center. Oh,
yes.
I never got to try one of those, but
National
the milk.
Yes, the milk. That's it. Yeah, the quote unquote milk. Yeah. National Granola. Here's a good one. Squirrel. Oh, there's a squirrel.
Squirrel.
Just kidding. It was a cat. Squirrel Appreciation Day today.
I do love me a good squirrel. The squirrels on campus, when I was going to Sam, I'm sure it's the same squirrels. They would almost climb up your legs. Like, they were way too friendly.
I just had a moment thinking about my grandpa. Lost him in 2000. Miss my grandpa. I haven't thought about this in 20 years. Maybe even long. Probably I haven't thought about it.
26 years?
25, 20. No, I haven't. I haven't even thought about it since he's passed away. So we're more than 20 years.
That's what I said, at least 26 years.
He had a log that he hollowed out, like a big log that he hollowed out, and he put like metal tin on one end of it, and one of the other ends was open, and that was a squirrel house, and he had a bunch of squirrels living in that thing. And he had them named, and I miss that. I do appreciate squirrels.
My mom had like squirrels at her old house they were big fat squirrels. And I'm like, we don't have squirrels where I live because we don't have trees. But
we have a few. My dog Mac, who I miss, we had to put poor Mac down, a while back, and miss our golden. He's my bud. We would say, "Hey, bud, 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 bud." That was what we said to him, bud. He was a very friendly dog with people, not so much with other dogs or even animals. And one day there was a squirrel on the back fence, and I was joking. I said, "Go get him, Mac." Well, he went and got him.
Oh, no.
And he got that squirrel. And I was like, "Let him go." And he let him go, thankfully, and the squirrel ran off. But he got the squirrel.
Yeah, we don't play that game at my house.
It works.
We are good at squirrel catching.
Your dogs mind you, so if you told them to go do something, they would probably go do it.
Yes. And the unfortunate part is they will go, and then they black out where they're like, "Can't hear you, getting squirrel."
Mac did not get the tunnel vision. He listened to me. Yeah. Squirrel Appreciation Day. I've already had a couple of these this morning from my friend Miss Molly.
Oh, no.
Do you know what it is?
Coffee.
No. What is
hug?
Yes. Today is National Hugging Day.
Well, she must have known. She came in here and she was like, "You need a hug."
Kay Boning is the hug of Huntsville. That is her nickname because she hugs everybody. And today is her day. So I'm going to rename it to National Kay Boning Day. But it's National Hugging.
That said, please do not come in my office and hug me. Please do not touch me.
Yeah. Taylor's like, "Get away from me."
Like, I was watching her hug you, and I was like, I just don't like hugs. Like, in my head. But I'm like, she's so sweet, and she's like talking to you, and you're like leaning into it. I'm like, oh, that's such a nice moment for you guys.
Taylor's over there like, "Please don't come hug me." Miss Molly, I know you're watching. She loves you.
It has nothing to do with anybody's particular
Here,
hugs.
we'll just tell Miss Molly. I'm going to zoom in here on you real quick.
Miss Molly, I will take one of your hugs.
Okay.
They did look very nice.
No, I was going to say, Miss Molly, please don't get mad at me. I don't like hugs, so don't be offended. That's what I thought you were
I would
gonna
accept
say.
one of her hugs.
Okay, Miss Molly hug.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. National Hugging Day.
But strangers don't hug me. Even people I know, please don't hug me.
There's people that like, once you get to know them, then like the hug is okay.
Well, and then you've got like the types of hugs, like straight on hugs. You got awkward side. I don't like straight on hugs.
No, the side is okay. Like the side is all right.
I can tolerate a side hug. Definitely don't try to like hug me from like behind.
Yeah,
it's gonna freak me out.
Yeah.
I'm just not I don't like feeling confined. And I feel like with a side hug you can like, no.
Dude, there's nothing worse than when you go in for a side hug and like people like go like and put an arm up. Because I'm a hugger, man. I'm a hugger. All right. But I know but I know how to judge the hug most of the time. I know that if like, okay, this hug ain't gonna work, or yes it is. Because I meet a lot I meet a lot of folks
people.
And so it's those times where like you have a good conversation and and I am a stranger hugger.
God, that's weird.
Stranger hugger.
That's so weird. You need a shirt that says that.
Yeah, Kyle, let's make a shirt. Stranger hugger. But it has to be in the right
Context.
You know, like if we have just got through praying or something, then in that moment, like I feel like I'm pretty good at judging a hug.
You know, I'm saying all of this. I had a member, I think, was it 2-3 weeks ago, that came in and was just really, I told you she was having a really hard day. And I could just see that she was struggling, and she was like on the verge of tears, and we worked through some things. And I was like, do you want a hug? And we hugged. And I was just now thinking about, I do not hug people. And I hugged that stranger because I felt like she really needed a hug.
Stranger
And I was like, am I a stranger hugger?
That's a new phrase. Stranger hugger.
With your stranger hugger, you're devaluating the hug.
Yeah.
Repeat that because people can't hear what Kyle's saying. So
my hugs are more valuable than your hugs.
Repeat what, because people can't hear what Kyle's saying.
So you hugging everybody devalues your hug because you hug everybody all willy-nilly like. I don't hug anybody.
No,
so my
it doesn't
hugs
devalue
are
it.
special.
Doesn't devalue it. No. That's not a
no,
valid statement.
Kyle, you're wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong. But I do agree with this part. We need to make shirts that say stranger hugger.
One hug at a time. I don't want a shirt that says that because I don't want somebody to come like, I'll give you a hug. I can just see it.
Okay,
now.
then your shirt will say not a in smaller font, stranger hugger.
Yeah.
So,
but I don't even like handshakes. I've gotten better with handshakes, but
I do cool handshakes that like
you do the bloop, 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 bloop.
I do like all sorts of cool stuff. I do a snap handshake. It's the coolest thing ever.
Let me see it.
Like when you shake someone's hand, you go like that.
Around their hand?
Yes.
My fingers don't.
So like here, watch. You go like this, and you go.
My fingers
See,
don't do that.
Isn't that legit though? I learned that when I was like a senior in high school. So when you go to shake somebody's hand, you snap. You snap on their hand.
Oh, I also
was it cool though? I mean,
it was kind of cool.
See,
but like I just learned I remember in my room figuring out that the snap noise is your finger hitting here, not these two actually rubbing each other.
Never thought about
that. It's your finger slapping your hand.
I also learned that this line right here tells you how long you're going to live.
Oh, no.
Did you ever know that? This line right here, everybody has a little circle line. See that? Everybody has that.
And but mine doesn't end.
You're going to live pretty good because the farther away it is, like the bigger it is, the longer. Some people have a really short one. Did you ever hear that?
Which one?
No, this line. You see what I'm saying, right? That line.
This line?
Yes. So everybody has that line right there. Isn't
Okay.
that weird how we all have the similar things?
Me.
But what happens is this line, if it's really close, that means you're going to have a short life. Some people have it like right here. And I'm like, ooh, man.
But is it true?
No, it's just one of those dumb things.
Like a hand reader?
It's one of those things
Palm
that like
reader.
grandma tells you. It's one of those things grandma tells you of like, oh, when you cut your eye, put milk in it. That's what my grandma used to do.
What?
Like if you cut your eye, you put milk in it. I guess because it was cold and soothing. But did it really do anything? I don't think so.
I don't know.
Or putting toothpaste on a wasp bite. Actually, that's supposed to be bad because it keeps all of these.
Where are you hearing all of this?
You never
stuff?
did know that baking soda or toothpaste
Maybe
on a
baking soda.
You don't do it because
or dip.
That's when you know you're Huntsville. Boy, if you ever get bit by a wasp, you just get Grandpappy to put out a good dip on it.
I mean, I feel like that's more maybe we didn't grow up that far from each other.
That's like the cure-all for everything in East.
Put some Windex on it.
Well, I'll tell you, Pappy, if you break your ankle, get Pappy to put a little dip on it.
Dude, I am the worst. I sending my kid with broken everything.
If you got acne growing up, tell Pappy to put a little dip on it.
Oof. Oof. So I'm a pimple popper videos. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
I watched a lady that had a cyst right here.
Put a little dip on it.
And now I'm just thinking, I'm like, she should put some dip on it.
That's the new. We're going to make 2 shirts after the show today. Stranger hugger. And the next shirt's going to be, put a little dip on it.
I feel like that should be on the sleeve.
All right. One final thing today. That's it. There's nothing else.
We can't add to that.
That's your 4 days. Let's take a break. We'll wrap it up when we come back. I think that's enough about. But we'll put a little dip on it and we'll wrap it up. We'll come back in a moment. Stay with us. It's your show. This is Good Morning Huntsville, brought to you by
Walker County Federal Credit Union, serving you since 1957.
1957 Ketchup. We'll be right back after this.
Hey friends, Rob Hipp, Media and Community Outreach Minister here at First Baptist Church, Huntsville. Let me ask you, when's the last time you felt real hope? Maybe it's been a while since you've been to church, or maybe you've never felt connected to a church at all. Well, friends, that's okay. Here at First Baptist, we're a harbor of hope, and we welcome everyone just as they are. We have programs throughout the week for all ages to come together, ask questions, grow in faith, and find the hope that only Jesus Christ can bring. Whether you're looking for a fresh start or a community to call home, we'd love for you to join us. Come experience something real. For more information, visit fbchuntsville.org. First Baptist Church Huntsville, a harbor of hope.
In this harbor of hope, we are safe inside.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
At Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, we're not just a place where children pass the time. We are not a daycare. We are a child care center focused on the growth, learning, and discovery. Every day, children engage in meaningful activities that build confidence, independence, and a love for learning. From reading and math to social and practical life skills, our students are active participants in their development. Ready to give your child something more? Visit tomorrowspromise.info and discover what makes our school different. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. Education you can trust.
Hey friends, this is Rob Hipp, and I'm here to talk about a true expert in the real estate world. Let me introduce you to my good friend, Terry Coleman of the Coleman Realty Group.
With 33 years in the business, I've dedicated my life to making your real estate dreams come true. Specializing in residential properties, I serve Walker and Montgomery counties, from Spring to Trinity and areas all around.
They call her your next door agent, and here's why.
I'm not just here to help you find a home or lease a property. I'm here to build lifelong relationships. Whether it's residential or commercial, farm or ranch listings, there's something for everyone.
Now you might wonder, what sets Terry apart from other real estate agents? Well, it's simple. She goes above and beyond for her clients, like the time she surprised a family from California with a fully decorated Christmas tree and gifts when they returned from closing. You shouldn't have to compromise on the joys of home during life-changing moments. So, if you're ready to make your real estate dreams come true, here's what you need to do.
Visit my website at myrealtorterry.com and let's make those dreams a reality.
That's Terry Coleman, your expert in all things real estate.
I'm Terry Coleman, your next door agent, and I can't wait to help you open the door to your new life.
This is Jason Bay, the pastor at First Baptist Church, Huntsville, and you're listening to Spirit Radio, the Spirit of Huntsville.
Yeah, buddy.
The old Smither Bridge, it stood so tall.
Yes, it did. It's new now.
Through the storms
Yeah, buddy.
and the rainfall.
This weekend.
Right off 545 in a Texas town.
Huntsville.
They're tearing it up,
Oh,
bringing it down.
Tearing it up, bringing it down.
Every bridge.
Huntersville folks.
Huntersville. I like how it said Huntersville. It's
Aw.
called Huntsville.
Did you spell it wrong?
AI joke. That was an old song that we did a few years ago, or a few months ago.
It's actually quite catchy.
The old Smither Bridge. The old Smither Bridge. It is under construction. I played that because my daughter yesterday, we had a very educational talk as we were driving over the Smither Bridge, and she said, "Daddy, what are those men doing?" It's funny how she said, she didn't say people, she knows. She goes, "What are those men doing, Daddy?"
Those men.
She goes, "What are those men doing?" I said, "Well, they're building a bridge." And she goes, "Why are they building a bridge?" And I said, "Well, they have to build the bridge so we can go across the highway." "Well, why do we have to go across the highway?" And it turned into one of those. So, but it was really cool. It was an educational time with my daughter Braylon as we were going over the Smither Bridge yesterday.
It's good bonding. See, my daughter's why questions aren't cute anymore. Because I said so.
Okay. Well, there are a couple of birthdays today here in good old Huntsville, Texas. Huntersville, Texas. Yeah, Huntersville, is that what it said?
Huntersville?
I wanted to wish a happy birthday to, there's a couple of folks, and one of them here, that's really funny because this person yesterday I just said hi to. Didn't know it was their birthday. Russell Martinez. He does the marketing and branding at Sam Houston State University. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Russell Martinez. And also whoever runs the Huntsville Kiwanis account on Facebook.
Happy birthday.
They are 76 years old today, whoever that may be. It says Huntsville Kiwanis 76 today.
Yeah.
So happy birthday to whoever does that.
Whomever,
yes. I have a picture with Russell. Look, that was during
the
national championship celebration we had after the win there.
Look at all the orange.
All the orange.
Orange.
All right, Taylor's here. Walker, did you have any birthdays today, by the way?
Amanda Wallace.
Oh, is it really? Weldon's wife is birthday?
Yeah.
Happy birthday. I just wanted to make sure that was right. Like, I was like, Amanda, that's Weldon's wife, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, happy birthday.
I was going to make a joke that I'm like,
happy birthday.
the other way. That he's lucky to be married to her.
Yeah. Well, happy birthday, Amanda Wallace. Mm-hmm. And Weldon, by the way, I want to give TCS a shout out. See, Amanda, this all ties into Weldon. Weldon, I appreciate you because Weldon donated our flooring in our studio on the tile side. It's beautiful. Our friends at Ward donated the carpet in here. But Amanda, thank you, and thank you to your family and just all that they do. Amanda's so wonderful. I got to know her a little bit when they had the pizza place here. I miss that. They did such a great job and a great, great family in Huntsville.
Oh, yeah. Talking about being involved.
So happy birthday, Amanda.
Happy birthday.
I was trying to look. I don't really have any others. These are all Georgetown friends.
Ew.
So that's not very nice.
Sorry, I take it back.
Yeah. Literally, that's the only Huntsville friend that I have today.
Also, start doing your taxes, folks. Don't wait till last minute.
I finished my taxes that were late a couple of weeks ago.
Shame
After getting the extension, I still was late on them. But it was one of those deals where if you don't owe, you don't really... I mean, yeah, you need to do it, but it's not like it's going to hurt you.
Just do it.
But get it done. I've never, ever been late on my taxes, ever. And this was the first year that I was ever late, like late on them. Well, I guess last year.
I've never been late on my taxes. Granted, I haven't been paying taxes that long.
Mine are too complicated. I don't even know how to do them anymore. I have to do these K forms, and it's like a packet like that thick, and it frustrates the fire out of me.
I also just learned that a CPA and an accountant are the same thing, and that makes me feel really not very smart.
Wait, hold on. You didn't know that? CPA stands for Certified Public Accountant.
I didn't.
See,
thank you for just saying what it was, because I just knew it wasn't the same.
Well, I didn't know either. Now I know.
If you don't know, now you know.
Brother, yep. This is you know it. So, all right, real quick, got a question for you.
I do business accounts.
What's going on, Sista, at the Walker County Federal Credit Union? Tell us what's going on at the Fed.
We are being audited, which sounds scary, but it is a good thing. So we are rated as high as you can.
Is there a little guy in there, like in a room with a green cap, like one of those little green?
I don't think he has a green cap. He did have a Starbucks cup yesterday.
Okay.
But yes, there is a guy in our office right now that is auditing all of our files. So we are rated as high as you can get. They love auditing us because our files are so easy and most of the time super clean. But they also they want to be the one to catch us like slipping up somewhere. So it's a very stressful time. So if you walk in and we're all looking grumpy eyebrowed, it's probably not what you think it is.
It's definitely not National Hugging Day. Well, no, y'all really do. Y'all do such a great job, Taylor, and that's what I love about the transparency, too, of a credit union. It's member-owned.
Oh, yeah.
So that means if I go and open up an account, I'm part of the family.
You're part of the family.
I'm a member.
And your $5 is just as much as somebody else's $5. Now, in February, we are doing a member appreciation week. I still do not have all the details on that, but I do know it's in February. I believe we are still taking board applications. You're making me nervous.
No, my phone, I heard a buzz and a ring. Oh, okay. I'll get it later. It's probably good that it's over there, so it's still distracting me, and it's not even near me. Yeah. So continue on. Sorry, I messed you up. Sorry.
You did. So in February, we are having a member appreciation. I don't have all the details on that yet, but we are doing a week of fun activities at the credit union. Hopefully weather dependent. We can maybe step outside and enjoy the sunshine. Kyle, sit down now. You're distracting me. I'm having squirrel moments. that's kind of what's rocking and rolling. I know we've got a couple land loans going. We've got some construction loans, always with the car loans. RVs right now. We have a ton of RVs going.
Do you think you would be an RVer?
I'm actually looking at an RV right now.
Did you see the excitement?
I am.
You are, okay.
I am. You can do 144 months, starting at 8%.
Good. That's a long time.
That is a long time. So that makes, like, math. I was looking because I actually have a decent credit score, contrary to how I act. I actually like take really good care of my finances. It was going to be like $85 a month. And I was like, oh, that's cheaper than a hotel. If I use it once a month, it would pay for itself in theory.
And they're going to turn the light on for you. That's Motel 6.
Yeah, but that's not an RV joke.
I know. It was a terrible joke.
You're doing your best, dear.
We'll leave the light on for you.
But I think I want to be an RVer, but I have to find one that, my other dog came back. So now I'm back to 2 dogs. So
wait, how does a dog, did it run off or someone returned it?
Yeah. He,
it's like Amazon.
So
don't like it, return.
Well, with these types of dogs, they are so high drive that they're not for everybody. He took it home. He really enjoyed it. He was this is the story I heard. And if he's listening, I'm sorry if I'm not saying this right. I'm not trying to cause a lover's quarrel. He was putting the dog's kennel in the back of the car. He asked his wife to hold the dog. He walks outside. All of a sudden, boom, 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 whack. And then lots of colorful language. He walks in. The dog has pulled loose from her, went after their cat and their other dog, broke their TV, broke their lamp, was knocking stuff off the counters. I love that your jaw is down. This is nothing for these dogs. They are fast. They are strong.
I'm just thinking like lawsuit, man. Like, good night.
Yeah. So he came home. And I think it's just so funny because people are like, how do you live with them if they're like this? Management's a big part of it. They are very strict, boring lifestyle, and then it works for me.
Dog management is the key. Now, if you need money management, go to Walker County Federal Credit Union. They will not help you with dogs, but they will help you with money.
I will help you with the dogs. I will give you decent advice.
And then you'll set them up with an account.
I will open you an account and we can talk all the dogs. I love when people come in my office and we open accounts and I get to find out all the new things about new people. I love talking to people who are moving to Huntsville because they're all so excited, and I love to tell them like my favorite eating places. I love to genuinely talk to people, so that's kind of my favorite part of the job.
Somebody texted me a 281 number. You're not a 281, are you, Kyle? Was that you? Man, I was getting excited. I thought it was like somebody else that's never texted in before.
I was like, I have a 281 number.
I got a text that said, you sound like the preacher from The Simpsons. Oh, no. Lovejoy. Which segment? The first section. The first segment. Before Taylor got here? Mm-hmm. Oh, nice, man. Cool. It'll be Rev Lovejoy here at the beginning. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, come see us. We'll see what we can do.
All right. There she is, Taylor Chandler, Walker County FCU. They will take care of you. Federal Credit Union, WalkerCountyFCU.com. Hey, real quick before we go, a couple of important announcements to make. The weather is drastically changing, by the way, and I don't want to get the sensationalism, but I'm a big weather guy.
Go buy your toilet paper. Go buy your canned goods.
Well, no, this is serious, though. I'm a big weather guy. I used to want to be a meteorologist back in the day. That was my MO. That's what I thought I was going to do. What does MO stand for? Main objective?
Yeah.
I just thought of that. I've never thought of that.
You're so smart.
My main objective was to be a meteorologist. Unfortunately, some very tragic events on May the 27th, 1997 changed that. I was 12 years old. So prior to being 12, I wanted to be a meteorologist. And there was you'd think that it would make me want to be more of a meteorologist. But there was a devastating tornado that took the lives of 27 people. The last F5 that we have ever had in the state, by the way, was in 97. It was in the community just north of us. Knew some people in that. And my mom had a good friend that lost her life and her 2 boys in that storm. And for whatever reason, I never wanted to do that anymore.
You're like, nope, that's not it.
It was scary. I just don't know. And then on the flip side, my buddy Jeff Mangum, it springboarded him into weather, and he's a meteorologist on a TV station for a while, and he's also a very well recognized storm chaser. He has a YouTube channel called Tornado Trackers, and that's what they do.
Like on Twister.
Yes, but he's legit, and he has a photo that looks like he's on Twister. He's hanging out the window, taking a picture of a tornado in the rearview mirror. It's legit. I'll show it to you.
That sounds terrible.
But the weather update is this. It has been changing now. And see, I've been monitoring this for several
Friday
days.
through Sunday, right?
It's going to start Friday, 62, by the way, rain, but then the cold front moves in. Friday night, 27 and an 80% chance of precip. Well, at 27, we know that that's going to be freezing rain. The National Weather Service for our area, and I know that everybody has their apps, and some people are like, well, I watch ABC 13, and they do a good job, but my encouragement is this. Go directly to the National Weather Service because they are the main weather people, and they have always... That's your main forecasters from the National Weather Service. Saturday, high of now 32. Originally, they were going to say 39. Now that has dropped to 32. 90% chance of frozen precip. Now check this out. Saturday night, the latest update from the National Weather Service. Saturday night, 19 degrees.
Woo!
70% chance
Look
of
at all the
wintry mix. Yes. Exactly. And those are all winter storm watches now just to our north. Sunday, it will not get above freezing. 26 and a 30% chance early, then it moves out. And so that's just coming up here.
Everybody, the 3 Ps. Take care of the 3 Ps.
Pets, people, pipes.
Plants.
Plants and people, though. You got to take care of people. 4 Ps. By the way, Monday, we may not get above freezing Monday either. We could have a prolonged 3-day freezing event. There are some... The internet makes everything sensationalist now, so there are all these people on Facebook that are exaggerating the graphics. One guy even went as far as saying this will be the worst winter storm that he's seen in 5 years. I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know. But long story short, just be alert. Get out. Today it's raining, but it did break away for a little bit. Get out today and go get all the stuff you need. And do wrap your pipes because I have seen pipes burst. It happened to us. And it's not fun. I always thought that it was something that would never happen to me. It happened to my irrigation line outside.
And it gets very expensive. Drain your outside pipes.
It looked like a geyser was shooting out the side of my house, and I had to fix it in the freezing weather.
If you see a neighbor, help your neighbor. Help your neighbor. Because your neighbor may be like...
It's good advice.
Sweet little me who doesn't know how to wrap their pipes properly. And I had a neighbor last year help me. He posted a video, and then I was like, I understand you posted a video that was step-by-step. I also still don't understand. And he came in, and I really appreciate that. So help your neighbor because they may be doing their best.
I thought Taylor was going to say, help your fellow man.
Yeah, that too.
No, I'm just kidding. Taylor, good job. Thank you for hanging out. Any final comments? Been fun this morning. Thanks for hanging out. Really good show today. Thank you.
I just really appreciate how spontaneous our conversations are.
That's your final word.
Yeah.
Go by the credit union, too. What can people do if they show up at the credit union?
Anything their little heart desires. Ballin'.
Why should they show up at the credit union?
I feel like you're putting a lot of pressure on me.
I am. Why should somebody this morning, we got to do this because, because we need people to go to the credit. Y'all have been with me for 3 years. We have got to get people into the cred to go see Taylor and the staff. Why do they need to do it?
I hear, how about this? I hear my biggest 3 reasons of why people don't want an account with us, don't think they need an account with us, and I will explain why I think we are a good fit. Okay. One is we only have one location here in town. Yes, that is absolutely untrue. We don't do shared branching. We do, though, have account to account where you can link your account with anywhere else with our bank account. Kyle, you're making me nervous. Stop with the hand signals. I got to take my medicine. You can link your account here with us, transfer back and forth. A lot of times there are banks, other credit unions that people have outside of Huntsville that are also not convenient. We link them so that you don't have to drive back and forth. You can use our ATM, transfer back and forth, and you don't have to do anything.
Better yet, just close out those accounts at those other banks and come to the cred.
I would love to say that, but I
can say it.
You can say that.
But I'll say
I will never, if you feel comfortable, whatever makes you happy. The second is just kind of that. Why do I need this account? Well, you might not, and that's fine. But I highly recommend it as a outside savings account. A lot of times when you open your app and you're looking at your account, you're like, ooh, I have extra spending money. There's nothing wrong with that. But we have seen people who have a sight unseen account have more in it. So if you deposit from your paycheck, your payroll person should be able to automatically deposit a piece of your check into this bank account for that, as we talked about, that one big emergency that you're away from. Having an extra savings account that you do not know about. I always tell people, don't touch it, don't look at it. That is very helpful because even $100 a month, that's $1,200 a year.
Yeah.
Like,
it adds up.
It does. The third would be our ATM. Well, you only have the one ATM. Right. But you still use other ATMs.
Plus,
I'm not telling you don't. Our
over.
ATM fees, you're going to have to pay an ATM fee with any other person as well. Any other bank is going to charge you. Ours are a little lower. So
awesome. There you go.
And then our drive-through people are on top of it. I have to brag on our teller ladies. Like, they are fantastic. I hear them all the time rattling off people's account numbers and their names, and I don't know how they do it. I am so thankful that I only deal with like 10 people on a regular basis, and I'm terrible with names. I'm faces, but names, account numbers, most of the time, they know what you want when you go up there already, if you have a routine. I even hear them recognize phone number, like people on the phone. I'm like, good for you guys. Like, our tellers are freaking rocking it. And
tell us about them. It's a teller. Get it? It was a bad joke.
You are killing me today. Which, I mean, I haven't been with another financial institution in a while, but I do have to say, our staff really does set us apart. I really, truly believe that.
Couldn't say it any better. Taylor, great job today. 9:12. We got to roll.
We got to go.
Thanks for hanging out. Fun today. And go by and see Walker County Federal Credit Union. They're online, walkercountyfcu.com. Also located right there conveniently on Normal Park.
Yeah.
That'll wrap it up. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Jason Bay will be here, First Baptist Church, before the freeze. So we will be here tomorrow. So come join us. Come hang out with us and buy your new T-shirts that are on the way. Stranger Hugs. And what was the other one that
Stranger Hugger.
Yeah, Stranger Hugger. What was the other one?
Put dip in it.
Oh, yeah. Put a
dip in it.
Put a little dip on it. Those two T-shirts coming your way soon. Hey, Huntsville, we love you. Thank you for hanging out with us. We'll be back again tomorrow, 7:30 for Taylor Chandler. I'm Rob. Hey, big thanks to Kyle Kreiner, too, who hooked us up with some awesome kolaches this morning from the Kolache Factory. We'll see you then. As I end every show, reminding you that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We're really not. We do need each other. So please provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. I promise somebody out there this morning needs you. Till then, good morning, Huntsville. God bless you. Make a difference. We'll see you back tomorrow. See you, Taylor.
See ya.
Oh, hold on, Taylor.
No.
Hold on. All right, ready?
Okay,
see you, Taylor.